Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Noise and welcome back to Crash Landing. In the last episode, we were working towards, we were realizing that we were not quite close to getting all of the things we needed for the assembly line robots from Numaticraft to make the printed circuit boards. And yeah, we need to do that today. I've been working very hard. Hopefully I have everything. I think I do, but I might not. One thing, as you can see, I have built up the wall a little bit. I'm going to keep working on that a little bit more off camera, especially while I'm waiting for things to finish. But yeah, so we have some things to do. We have Under Pressure. So there's a couple quests here. We're going to try to do this one right off the bat, so that we can start making printed circuit boards and the machine frames to make machines, and that's going to just make everything better. Something else is this kinetic compressor, which I was looking at. Isn't too bad to make. It does require a higher tier logic card though, which requires this flux electron blend. This is the problem. We need a fluid transposer for that, so I'm not going to be doing that anytime soon. So I should have everything. So I have the printed circuit boards. I made a bunch of plastic. I'm pretty much out of iron and compressed iron, so that is something that we're going to want to get going here soon. But we should be able to make all of these things. So let's get this stuff first. This is all to make these pneumatic cylinders. So we need to make 11 of these. Yes. So that is step one, and then we should be able to finish this off. So we need, for the quest, we need one assembly platform, which that one is probably the easiest. It's something like that. Okay, it's 2 cylinders, 2 more iron, and 1 of those. We get the assembly platform. We then need 2 of the I/O units. So it's like that. And then the last one is the assembly laser, which is like that. Now I had thought that I needed the what is it, the drill? So I actually have a diamond. I actually went and sifted some gravel. I made gravel and sifted it for a while to get a diamond. I don't actually need that, so oh well. I don't know what that's used for. What is that used for? So the drill, the drill is used for the advanced pressure tubes. Alright, and that looks like it makes, yeah, so you use a block of compressed iron instead of the pressure valves, and it makes 8 of the tubes. So that's the only use. That's not something I particularly care about, so okay. So that should be that quest. We can set this up, and it's a little slow, but we get some speed upgrades and everything will be better. It will give us some compressed iron, and now we should have everything needed to automate printed circuit boards. Basically this is saying that, hey, you've basically completed the main part of the quest line for Numaticraft, but there is a lot more to Numaticraft. In fact, let's look at that real quick. I probably won't get into it too much, but yeah, this is all Numaticraft, and one of the coolest things about Numaticraft, one, yeah, you have the pressure chambers, and you can do a lot of fun stuff with that. You can do elevators, but there's better elevators. I mean, we have this one right here. There is a GPS. I'm not entirely sure what the GPS stuff is used for, whether it is like a mapping or what, but you can do a lot of detecting of items and all sorts of stuff. But the real power behind Numaticraft, there's some good armor, which these helmets have so many upgrades that are you can do a lot of cool things with them, but the really cool part about Pneumaticraft is down here. So it's all of these drones. So you can program drones to do basically anything. And yeah, that is where Pneumaticraft is probably the best. You can actually program drones to where is it? Place. You can tell them to go to an area, place blocks, and you can program them to build structures for you automatically. Completely, just everything completely automatic. Let's cut that off for a moment. We're going to want to, so the pressure chamber we're going to want to use, but how bad was an air compressor? Let's see. I kind of want to make another air compressor for what we're going to be doing here in a moment. So how bad was that? That's not bad at all. So let's do that. Let's make another air compressor. So should be able to just click. No, what am I guess we can't shift click for whatever reason. There we go. So we want this air compressor for a pretty basic reason. We're gonna be using it to make some stuff. To make the printed circuit boards. So I think we can set it up right here. So this does give you a little bit of a guide to it. You need to right click one of the, okay, so lay the machines in a square, the two I/O units at the top left and right, laser at the bottom left, and platform at the right. So something like this. Let's actually put them like here. So it says bottom left, laser, platform, bottom right. Laser, platform, and then place a chest directly north of either I/O, and the controller touching one side. And then we do need to get a pneumatic wrench. So, and we also need a chest. So let's actually take this out. We'll just use this chest. And it said, place a chest. Okay, so we'll just put a chest right here and give it the program. It needs a lot of pressure, but we'll do that with this guy. We'll go ahead and start building it with pressure. But yeah, so we just need to get a pneumatic wrench, which I think we have the wrench. Do we have the charging station? We do. Cool. So we can just plug this right here, and we'll get just a little bit. And that should be good. So I think the only other thing we need to do I think it's like this. And then I do want to go ahead and pick this up. Let's go get another chest. I think I know what to do with this, but I'm not entirely sure. I've never really done much with Pneumaticraft. There is that creeper. So let's just get... Oh god. Okay. Stay away, creeper. Especially down here. I don't want him teleporting down here. Oh my gosh. I really dislike this guy. Let's eat a sandwich. And I really want to just kill this guy. Let's come out here. They don't get angry if you look at them, so unfortunately we can't just look at them and draw them towards us. I hate these teleporting creepers. I don't even see them right now. Anything in here? Nope, okay. That's good. I still don't even see him. Is he underneath? Or is he like in our base? Also, we're almost out of trees here. We need to farm some more saplings. Not that big of a deal. I don't know where he is. This is terrible. He's got to be underneath. Alright, let's run away and see if he won't like teleport again, or even better, despawn. Let's just come down here and see what he does. So yeah, I believe if we put another chest in there, it'll make it a little bit better, but we need to do some more technological stuff. I want to get some of these basic machines. We want an auto packager. That's going to be so nice. A pulverizer is going to be really nice. We're also going to want the autonomous activator. Alright, this guy is annoying me to no end. We can take a look. Maybe. Yeah, he doesn't want to go anywhere. Alright, so let's look at the quest book and kind of decide what to do. So I have 2 more printed circuit boards. I am running low on Invar though, and Invar requires nickel. So machine frames is what I need. This stuff isn't that bad. I have so much redstone, it's not even funny. So yeah, the item that I want to make first is some autonomous activators. These guys are just going to let me make more stuff, and they're pretty easy. Although the pneumatic servos take seared bricks. I did not realize that. Okay, he finally despawned, or teleported or something. Also, I got more chickens. There's some eggs that I decided to just throw in there, and I got a whole bunch of chickens, so yeah, there's that. Oh, that blew up. Oh, that is what happens when you have too much pressure. Okay, so let's make another, I think it was like this. I'm glad it didn't blow up any of that stuff, so put that there, pressure tube, and we'll just give it like, whoa, no. So that needs to equalize. There's a lot of pressure there. Do we have any glowstone? I think it's upstairs. Yeah, I have some more glowstone. Let's make sure it's bright. And then let's fix our hole that we made. and the dust. Alright, so pneumatic servos are going to be a bit of a pain to get. So let's get the other chest down, and we can see how well this works. They have a couple empty PCBs, so I'm going to put another chest here. So that, actually, I'm going to put it here, because I believe that is the output. So this is the input. We can put those in there. Oh no, those are the inputs. So we'll put them in there. Actually, no, we're going to switch that around again. So blue. I need the charging station. And just get a little bit of pressure. Don't need much. Wait, no. So we put these guys in here. I did not mean to break that. I have one more upstairs, so let's go grab that. Today is not going well. So this is on standby. Let's put 2 more charcoal in there. And so this should reach for here. Grab the empty PCBs, put it on here, the laser will do its thing, and then this one will grab it and it should put it in that chest, hopefully. We just need some speed upgrades and we'll be good. So let's just see if this works. But I'm going to want some autonomous activators. That's one of the next things I'm going to want. I don't know how many pneumatic servos we have. We have 3. We'll probably want 2 of those. So still needs a little bit more pressure. This does get plenty of pressure very quickly. And it's almost there, so this should start working here soon. And yeah, there it goes. So we'll watch it a little bit. So it reaches into the chest, it grabs circuit board, which we can make super easily. It's just compressed iron and green plastic. It will take it in here. It rotates it all the way around and places it right here. And once it's, yeah, this goes very slow. It puts it there, it holds it, and then the laser comes over and edges it and does all that fun stuff, and then this one will grab it and put it in the chest. So I don't know if this is losing pressure. It is, very slowly. So it's etched. It's surprisingly quick. It's quicker than the light box and the etching acid. So that is kind of awesome. We need to make a fruit picker. I almost want to make that just to get that out of the way. We're also going to want to make the auto packager, which we could go ahead and make actually. Wait, which one does it take? Redstone reception coil? Nope. So it's gold. So let's see. We have plenty of redstone. Do we have enough iron? We should. And we'll need some more wood. We'll need a piece of gold. So let's go ahead and make the auto packager. That is a quest anyways. So let's pop upstairs and get some wood. And the auto packager is really useful for getting oh, why am I blanking? It's good for getting the dust and ore gravels and all that fun stuff. So let's get some iron. There's the pistons. I do need to get a little bit more wood for a crafting bench, and we should have everything for the auto packager now, except for the coil. And we are really sweating. Wow. So there's the auto packager. That does require power. That is right there as well. So let's get water. So pulverizer is probably the next thing that I'm going to want to make. Let's see how bad that is. The pulverizer is so it's another redstone reception coil. It's another no rubber tree. It's another piston, some flint, and copper. Now, do I have any flint? I do. Cool. So we just need some copper and the machine frame. So I think that requires a little bit of glass, which I should have. Okay, I don't. But we have enough Invar. I don't think so. No, we need one more Invar. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get this nickel smelted in here. Actually, no, we're not. Turn that off. I'll do that later once we have more. So let's just throw this stuff in here. That's an interesting block. We'll get this machine frame, so we do need one more piece of glass. Do I have any? Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's 1, 2, 3. Something like this. We'll just hammer some of this down. There's a skeleton in my base. Is he riding a ghast? I guess I can pop up and see. I mean, I'm going to need to anyways, because the furnaces. I do have a furnace inside, don't I? That needs a little bit more pressure. Let's do that, and I'll let it go, finish that guy. So these are unassembled PCBs. All I have to do to assemble them is put the capacitors and transistors, and everything is good. So let's actually break that. I don't want it to run anymore. Let's clean out my inventory a little bit. Let's go ahead and make the piston. And other way around. This should be. Oh, I put too much. Oh well. And then 2 of those. There's just a skeleton there. I will have to figure out why. Alright, let's get some glass going. We just need 2 right now, so that's not too bad to do. There's got to be a dark spot somewhere then. There's got to be a dark spot back there. There's 1. I'd be okay with that, but let's get 2. We have so much stuff. Ooh, a lot of iron. I actually need that. Alright, so let's close the door. Yep, that skeleton's still there. I have no idea how he got over. So I'll have to look into that. Not a big problem, but let's grab this. I'll throw the iron in here for right now. I'll do a lot of smelting between episodes, so let's make the machine frame. I forgot about that. Do we have any plastic down here? We do. Awesome. So let's make the logic card. Then we can make the machine frame. The glass. Alright, and then we should be able to... Oh, nope, I need a piece of gold and 2 pieces of copper. So get the coil, and then the pulverizer. Awesome. So, we really should make one more autonomous activator. We're going to need a bunch of these eventually, but it's just 10, a chest, and the servo with the machine frame. So we can get one more piece of iron in there with one more piece of ferrous. Yeah, that'll be good. And we'll go ahead and try to make this. So iron, ferrous. I thought I turned that off. Evidently I didn't. So let's get some iron cooking up. I'm going to turn that off. So we need to get more plastic. Because I don't think I can use just any plastic. Oh, I can. Let's just use any plastic. Use 2 of those and 2 of those. So we should be able to get the upgrade card. No problem. The printed circuit board. So now we can make these basically whenever we want. So we're only limited by the Electrum and the Invar, and we're going to remedy that like as soon as possible. So, well, Invar, we just need 2 right now, and then we need to run out and grab some more glass. We also need a chest, so we'll grab some wood on our way as well. And yeah, so then all I'm going to have to do is get a little bit of the string. You know, let's do that while we're out here. So let's grab some string from our mob farm, which we have plenty of. And we're going to make another sifter. So I have one right there. I've been using that for manual stuff. So let's get 2 of these, and then it's like this, I think. So there's a sifter, sieve, whatever, and then chest for the thing down here. There's the machine frame, servo, tin, and the chest. So there's the autonomous activator. So with these 3 items, the pulverizer, the autonomous activator, and the oak sieve, we can actually start sifting gravel. And that's going to be important because that's the only way to get nickel. So nickel ore will come from the gravel, relatively common. It's 9% chance. Crushed nickel will come from sand, but there's not much reason to get sand other than cocoa beans. Ancient spores are an important thing. Sulfur, I guess, but there's better ways to get sulfur. But yeah, you can't get the pulverized nickel ore from dust. You have to use the gravel or the sand. So now we can make essentially infinite gravel. And yeah, that'll let us start sifting things and making things nice. So I'm going to set up a little bit of a just a temporary little sifting setup. Probably get gravel off of the power there by the tree farm, and we'll use that to start sifting gravel automatically and collecting the drops. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'm going to do that off camera. I'm not going to do too much more than that. Just start getting more gravel sifted. It'll probably be something similar to the dust with what I do. So yeah, it's going to be more of the same. So I'm going to do that off camera. But next time we will continue making more machines and all of that fun stuff, because we need to make redstone furnace and an energetic infuser. Those are going to be important very soon. We also need to make a fruit picker, but since we can now make printed circuit boards so easily, we don't have to worry about it. So that's what we're going to be doing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!